Hey guys, welcome back to the YouTube channel for CruiseCasinoMafia.com. So we've been doing the last few videos, I believe, were Baccarat videos. Before that, we did some quick systems, simple systems for new players or casual roulette players. So as you guys know, I love systems that are combo systems. I don't know if I'd call this a combo system as much as a dozens or a column system. But there are so many different ways to play and lots of different money management concepts to either play 2 dozens or 2 columns. And some of them work way better than others. Some of them are simple to do, but they require more volatility or more bankroll. We are going to do a live test here of one of those simple systems that some people like to play. The key to this system is have a much bigger bankroll and have lower base units so that you really don't get in trouble. But the big key for me is to set in-session profit targets that are reasonable. So we're going to start with a $5 bets, and we're going to make the profit target $75. And we're going to only go up after wins. So we're going to keep our bets, the base bets, the same, and then after a win we're going to go up. But when we start going up, we don't go back down again. You understand? So on a loss we're not going up. On every win we're going to go up $5, and that lowers the volatility a little bit. So let's give it a shot. All right, and this is one of those great we're going to use the dozens instead of the columns for this one, but it's the same thing. You can pick anything you want. And you can also move these bets around. It doesn't really matter. So if you like to look at which dozen hasn't hit and move one of these, you can do that. If you want to play static and play the same 2 dozens, you can do that. Whatever you want to do, the odds do not change. I know people are superstitious. They like to have all kinds of crazy bet selections. I'm going to keep it the same way just for this demo to make it easy. So again, we are not going to increase on a loss, but we are going to increase $5 on each, whatever the base bet is, after every win. Okay, so let's get started. And we're going to look for a $75 profit target. Let's see what happens. And we lose. No big deal, because we're just going to rebet and spin. Now we have over 60% of the board covered. That's why we're not going to go up on our losses. So that was a win, right? So we're going to rebet, and on the first one we can double. But after that we have to add the 5 on each. So now we're up to a $20 bet total, and we win. Okay, so now we're back to $5 up for the session. We're going to rebet, and we're going to add our $5 since we won. And we're going to spin. That's a loss, so we're just going to rebet and spin. Another loss. We're going to rebet and spin. So at the moment, we're down. Okay, that was a win. We're going to rebet, and according to our rules for this demo, we're going to add 5, which was our base bet on each. So now we're up to a total of $20 on each, or a $40 total bet. And we're also down $40 at the moment. But you can see how just a couple of wins brings you right back. And of course that didn't happen because we lost. So we're going to rebet and we're going to spin. That's a win. And we're going to add our $5. And you need a decent bankroll to do this. That's the whole point. You don't want any stress. You want way more money than you need. So for me, this is like $1,500 to $2,000 bankroll. That's what I would tell you. Double zeros, you know that's never good. We're going to rebet. We're not going to add anything, and we're going to spin. Another first dozen bet, another loss. So we're not doing so good right now. We're going through one of those bad streaks, but we're not adding additional funds to our bet. There's a win. Okay. So we're going to rebet according to our rules, and we're going to go to $30 on each. $60 total bet. And another loss. So our 60% of the board covered is not really doing us much good at the moment. Oh my God, another loss. There's a win. We need about 3, 4, 5 of those in a row, which is not usually a problem, even though we're having a pretty choppy beginning to this session. But let's just play it out. There's a win. We're going to rebet, and we're going to add 5. And spin. And another loss. That doesn't help us. There's a win. And spin. Okay. We need about 3 of those. But that was a win, so we're going to go up 5. And now you see why you need that bankroll, so there's no stress. There's another win. Now we're getting close. We're still down. But you see how quickly you can put back-to-back wins together and come back. All right, let's see if we can get 2 or 3 wins here. There's one. We're down 80 right now. So we're going to go to 60 on each. And no stress. We have the bankroll. And there it is. So now we're only down $20. We're going to rebet. We're going to go to 65 on each. And see if we can continue our good luck right now and go positive. There we go. So now we turned our negatives into a positive. You can see up here, we're up 45. All right, our profit target, our mini game profit target is 75. So let's rebet. We're going to go to 70 because we're only going up $5 after a win. Here we go. Can we get there? Yes. There it is. So that put us over. So now we're at 115. Our profit target was 75. Okay. Our bankroll was never in doubt. There was never major stress. I think we were down 250 or something, somewhere in that range. So there was no difficulty to the bankroll. So this would be the end of this session right there, right? If you wanted to keep playing, you would start back over, of course, at the $5 level. So let's just play a little bit more. You could switch it up here. We'll play the first dozen this time. Right? So now we're on the first and second dozen. It doesn't matter. We started back over to our $5 bet level. We know that we ended this with 115, right? 115. So let's see if we can make a little bit more money and then we'll call it quits. Hey, that was pretty good. We won there. We're going to rebet and we're going to increase to 10. And you know me, roulette normally is a hit and run game. So if I got up anywhere after that, if I got up to 150 or so, I'd be running. Because I only wanted 75. I was already at 110. So why push your luck? So let's see if we can make a little bit more and then we'll quit. Another win. We're at 130. We're going to rebet. So even though we had that horrible little streak of losses, we were able to come back from that with a few wins, bounce all the way back to putting ourselves in good profit. So let's see what happens here. There we go. All right, we're at 145. There's no way if my in-session mini game is 75 that I probably push the envelope. That's the difference between me and other people. I know what this game is like. Okay? Do you want to put your 145 profit at risk to then have to work your way back from potentially 200-300 down? Why would you do that? Okay, this video is 9 minutes long. All right, and we're already up 145. There's no reason for that. So we'll quit here. And remember, you can switch these up. You can play on the columns. And if you have a wife, girlfriend, or a friend, you can play the team method that I always talk about, which is you need 2 bankrolls for that, which is you're playing 2 of the dozens and your partner is playing 2 of the columns at the same time. You can look at that as doubling up and looking for twice the profit, or you can play it conservatively and try to hit your 75 or whatever your profit target is combined, which means you usually will be able to get that profit target in a much quicker time period, most of the time. So that's it for another little simple roulette system that you guys can play with online or in the next cruise that you're going on. And let us know how you do. Of course, we never tell anybody to try this with live money. You want to play this on a simulator. You want to get comfortable with it, and you want to make sure that the risk to reward ratio fits your objectives. With that in mind, this is just a free system. If you want to see the pro systems and the stuff that we use, you can visit and join cruisecasinomafia.com. Use the promo code MAFIA50 for an extra $50 off your lifetime membership. We'll see you on the next video. Have a great day.